June 25th, 2009. Rest in peace to the Moonwalker.
Shocking news from Los Angeles tonight. NBC News has confirmed pop superstar Michael Jackson is dead at the age of 50.
He was more than just an icon that you can never front on, even though they ridicule let bygones be bygones. We all turn on the news and heard that Mike's gone. Couldn't believe it, never thought we'd see the day. Piece of our youth culture memories died today. So we reminisce by letting his records play. MJ, and not the one that shoots the hoops, the one that moonwalked the stage without an astronaut suit. The one that always gave it his best, dancing and singing, he always poured it out of his chest. The one that had a whole global effect and ended up becoming a slave to his own success. But look what he left, they imitate but can never duplicate your steps. So let these hypocrites speculate your death. Seems like the media had you stressed and you was tired, it was time for us to let you rest.
So when you're standing there and there's a sea of people responding to you, screaming your name as they were, what does that feel like?
Love. You feel lots of love, and I feel blessed and honored to be able to be an instrument of nature that was chosen to give them that, what I give them. I'm very honored and happy about that.
An instrument of nature, that's an interesting way to describe yourself.
I remember all your hits like Beat It and Billie Jean. Remember they would play Thriller on every Halloween. One of the best videos that ever hit the screen. He was the one love, one glove dancing machine. On MTV he was smashing the scene. A perfectionist that was really living his dream. That's why in the pop culture they called him the king. And try to heal the world with the song that he sings. Breaking race barriers, giving them an outlet. Before Usher, Chris Brown ever came out yet. Another man with that impact, I really doubt that. Had fans fainting every time he performed. The most money donating when it came to the poor, which a lot of y'all nowadays seem to ignore. More than just a Hollywood star on the floor, the ones in the sky, the one you can't deny.
I do as many hospitals as I do concerts. I do as many orphanages as I do concerts. But because it's good news, the press don't cover it. They want bad news. But I do it from my heart. I don't do it to wave a flag and say, look at me. We bring bags of toys and posters and albums, and you should see how it transforms these kids. They jump up and down and they're so happy.
I know everybody thinking like, why I did a tribute to a man I never knew, a man I never met. But any person that has an impact on the music like this man did deserves a tribute. Rest in peace. The Moonwalker, MJ, you'll never be forgotten. You'll live through the music, your spirit lives on.
I'm upset because I used to always love the song. I used to always like soundtracks. I used to memorize the lyrics of it.
I was in my office. My son called me and said, Michael Jackson, Steven, don't play like that. He said, Mom, I'm serious. I just left everything. I don't know why I left my purse and everything. I was crazy.
And there was a reason many Michael Jackson fans were drawn to the Apollo. It was from this stage on Amateur Night 30 years ago that the career of the Jackson 5 took off and Michael Jackson was launched into superstardom. The Apollo historian who was in the theater that night said he knew right away he was looking at the future king of pop.
Not too many young kids strike you at that young age. Like, oh wow, man, if they write this, they do well. But I saw that in Michael Jackson as a young man.
For those who knew Jackson say his legacy encompasses more than just the world of entertainment.